Hey guys, this is Debo and today I'm going to talk to you about Google Pixel 4a. So the Google Pixel 4a, when it feels in hand, it feels good, but it's little cheap and plastic. It's a thin and compact device and it's very light. It weighs only 143 grams. So it comes only in one color, that is black, and one single configuration of 128GB storage with 6GB RAM. It has a 5.8-inch 1080p OLED screen. It has a non-power hungry processor Snapdragon 730G. It is not a flagship level performance here. The battery present has the capacity of 3140 mAh and the camera is 12 megapixel 4-year-old sensor from the original Pixel with 8 megapixel front camera. This display is a 5.8-inch 1080p OLED whole display, which is small in today's comparison. Thanks to no notch, this phone looks modern. Well, this was the first modern looking phone ever made by Pixel, as all the previous generations had chins, bezels and notches. Its resolution is also very sharp, that is at 443 ppi with a 1:1 contrast ratio. So content viewing is amazing with OLED panel showing 24-bit 16 million colors. But I think the accuracy is not there, or it seemed to me after using iPhone 11's color accurate display. And it has an always on OLED display, which is a plus point. You can see the date and time, battery percentage, and if there is any music playing in the background, you can also see the song playing. Now coming to the Pixel software features, Pixel 4a comes with Android 10 built-in, which is upgradable to Android 11. This Pixel OS with Android 11 is pure and bloat free, as it was always. The apps in the phone are now optimized to work smoothly in this device despite the mid-range processor of Snapdragon 730G. The Pixel OS Android 11 is feature rich with Pixel specific features like live captioning. As you can see, it gives the CC for the video which you are currently watching. And most importantly, the Pixel camera app UI. It doesn't have the built-in assistant like Pixel 4's flagship does, but still fast and responsive with new assistant features. It also misses on the iconic edge squeezing feature of invoking Google Assistant, but it's fine as it doesn't bother much. This Pixel OS is the only Android OS to receive the latest Android updates in the whole Android lineup. Google has promised to give 3 years of software updates and security patches in this device. Now coming to the performance, here we see a mid-range processor of Snapdragon 730G, which particularly a middle end of a mid-range processor, as they are found in many phones in the price range of 15 to 30k, but I think due to the code optimization done by Google, app runs smoothly and there is not much of stutters while performing light tasks. You can easily browse the social media and messages without any lags. Many light app works perfectly, but some performance demanding apps like video editing or gaming, as you can see, the Snapdragon 730G does keep up. The phone does get heated up doing gaming, but it's relatively cool doing the lighter tasks. One drawback of this processor is when the camera post-processing is on, it takes a certain time to post-process the photo. This phone has a dedicated security chip known as Titan M chip, which protects your OS and sensitive data like your location, fingerprints, password, etc. Now this is the part where we all have been waiting for, the camera in this phone. Last year Pixel had Pixel 3a, which was having the best rear camera in the whole mid-range segment. Well, truth to be told, this is no different this year. It's still the best rear camera phone ever in a mid-segment and can also give competition to the flagship phones of this year in the quality. The picture produced from the rear camera are sharp, contrasty and a little bit on the cooler side. It can shoot in portrait mode in 1x and 2x digital zoom. The 2x digital zoom also uses ML to make it look like to come from a dedicated 2x telephoto lens. Well, Pixel 4a night sight is also impressive and it now comes with the astrophotography mode. It looks very impressive considering the fact that this picture is coming from an old sensor. Now the video coming out with this phone is fine. The video gets maxed out at 4K 30fps in standard stabilization, maybe because of a mid-range 730G processor. Google has done a lot of work in the stabilization of the video, as it gives a non-jittering, smooth video in handheld mode. It also has a cinematic pan, which gives a movie-like panning, as you can see in the sample video. Pixel front camera is another story. The pictures coming out of it is sharp, but it's little washed out and loses clarity. And this is because of the smaller 8 megapixel camera in the phone. Its video is also not good and it maxes out at 1080p 30fps. So this Pixel 4 is a good device but for a medium to light user. Heavy users like editors and gamers can use this as a secondary device, but they cannot perform primary functions like gaming and video editing at a full potential. Pixel features are awesome and are productive to real people, but in India, being the price point, there are many devices in the market including brands like Samsung and Nokia. But going for the value that it may give after 2 years, I think this is the safer choice. So thanks guys for watching. Be safe and stay healthy, and we'll meet in the next video.